Testing, testing. Okay, everything works now. Sorry about that, folks. Welcome, this is Tomba DT once again. I've had technical difficulty after technical difficulty. My mic wasn't working. The game was not showing up. It was a hot mess. Alright, let's get started. Everyone is waiting for me. We're going to be playing some Tomba in Link's Awakening. Alright, ready to go. So this is a live race. I don't think I have it on the description. It's too late. Wait, I got a little bit of time. There we go. Anybody wants to watch that? Minus the space, the little diagonal in the end. I think race time allows you to watch it live. Let me try posting it again. Got a transparent ocarina. That's different. So something good has to be here. I can't do anything with just the ocarina alone. Alright, so yeah, I had time to actually stream. Thankful for that. So first we're going to be playing this. This is Link's Awakening, the randomizer. This is featuring a seed that requires at least 5 instruments. Yoshi doll. Wow. Trade sequence. This is a very different start. Not used to this. I was hoping for bombs, but no. Croissant is okay. Money. We can use that like right now. So in this randomizer, it's actually shuffled bosses, mini bosses. So that's different. We actually played a seed like this for the weekly just a few days ago. So we're not gonna see a multitude of like genies, Blainos. The nightmares is beside us. just one of everything for the most part until you get to like level 8. Level 8 has like a ton of mini bosses and bosses that don't get shuffled, but they're there. And I started like two seconds late, but that's okay. 2 seconds is not much of a difference. Maybe. Getting a lot of seashells. Check the hints over here. And get another seashell. Seashells may be a thing in this. Did it say bird key? I think it said bird key. Animal Village has a sword. And the castle has a shield somewhere. More ambiguous checks. I wonder if the Oracle games have those kind of hints too. It's been a while since I played them and checked them out. Money. Yeah, I can skip that. Hate smell. Hate smell or fishing. Whatever the two it is. Even more money. Alright, I think I'm gonna go to the prairie right now. I usually withhold going to the forest before going to the prairie now. Maybe some loose end checks. I'm gonna check this real quick. And boomerang. Okay. We may want to get a stick somewhere to get that. Thank you. Scout this and see what's here. Just medicine. Well, not medicine, just powder upgrade. You might get that eventually. But for now, I'm just gonna forego it. Let's go in here real quick. See what we can find. Whoa! That's actually good. That's very good. I can't kill enemies with it. Well, not the Stalfos, but that's really good. This is the only Stalfos we can murder, because it has clothes on. Very good find. More seashells. Alright, let's see how many instruments we need to get for today. It better not all better not be all 8. Oh nice, 5. That is refreshing. So in the long run, the long row rather, we only need 5 instruments. I think the last time we raced this was last week. Not last week. It was last month. And I think it required us 7. That's a difference. Big difference. Red pants. I'm just thankful we have a weapon really early. So there's nothing over here. I'm most likely gonna have to go to the prairie. That magic rod was clutch. Potassium. Yeah, it looks like we're going to the prairie after this. Let's check these last 2 checks. Boots. It's screaming prairie for sure. It's definitely screaming prairie right now. Alright, before we go to the prairie and go crazy, gonna check this out of the way check right here. Oh. I should've just walked over. I'm just gonna walk over here. The walk of shame. Vanilla. Oh, I can actually also go over here. Take care of this check too. Yup. Get that thing off my inventory. And slime key. Okay. Really good item so far. Another vanilla. I could also go to the color dungeon, but I would rather not go through all that. We'll go back there later when we're more equipped. We got potassium. And there is a way we can jailbreak into the castle without the rock sputter. But for now, I'm gonna stay in logic. I think that's pretty important at this point. I will get this though. Turn this in. Will we get vanilla stick? I am hoping for vanilla stick. It's not vanilla. Money. We're getting really rich right now. Alright. 7 seashells. Really fast. Hello, stick. Alright, let's go back. No, I went the wrong way. Alright, so I'm gonna go in here so we can save the location. Turn the stick in. Get a boomerang. The perfect trade. Thank you. The seed's going really nice so far. Giving us all the nice stuff. I'm gonna go over here real quick. I'm hoping to find a rock sweater soon. To make things even better. Alright. So we already got a hint that Animal Village has a sword. I don't think I have any way of checking any check in Animal Village at this time. But it's good to note that. I think I want to go over here first, actually. We're gonna go to the shrine area. That's accessible. Get that out of the way. Shovels in the desert. Maybe it's behind Lamolus. Hopefully it is. Oh dear. Blunder. We're gonna pretend that never happened. There it is. It's the fluffy feather. You know, I completely forgot this is randomized mini bosses. Or shuffle mini bosses. I came here thinking I was gonna fight, Oh no, I messed up. Redo. I think I came in here, going after the Armos Knight. I don't need that. I mean, I don't mind having it, but I don't need it. I'm gonna try to skip a lot of checks to save time. Alright, so thanks to the Rock Sputter, we have access to get... We'll have the chance to find the shield. I don't know if the shield is still accessible or not. But for now, we're gonna go to Animal Village. From there, I'll probably return back and then go to the castle from there. Oh yeah, nothing we can do here yet. So the sword's gonna be out of the reach for now. One shot. See what we get. Is it the shovel? It is not. I probably would have been really happy seeing that hit if I came here first. Alright, so shovel is behind a bomb jack. That sucks. That's a bummer. Alright, I'm going to do some shenanigans right now. Some time-saving shenanigans. Oh, I almost had it. Oh. It's actually been a while since I've done this trick. I almost messed that up. I almost screwed up there. Alright, so let's see if we can find the shield. What are we gonna do with all this money? I guess the option is to purchase one lowly seashell. Money. Fake. Alright. So yeah, there's multiple places where the shield could be. And there's only one way to find it at this point. Right here in the shack right here. It's not a shield. Alright, so the shield's either behind the flippers the rooster. Or the bomb shack over here. Alright, where should we go from here? Let's actually go to... Let's go inside level 3, see what we can do there. We have knowledge of one... You have knowledge of one, whatchamacallit, one sword. Who knows, the other sword could be in here. The guy didn't have the sword. Where's the swingy at? Hello, rooster. Alright. Well, we can use the rooster. See if the shovel's like right behind that. Pineapple. Bow's at the... Okay. You never know, you might actually need the bow and the seed. The pothole field. Got a shield from here. So that means the mirror shield is, Mirror shield's behind the castle shop. Level 2 croissants. Alright, let's check some more hits. Alright, let's see what the boss is. Hopefully it's something we can beat. The mini-boss. We can't beat that guy. The Blainos was here all along. Can I attack these things? Yes, I can. And this is the last check we can do. some money over here. Alright, so there's one more check we can do before we go somewhere else. Most likely we'll have to go to level 2. I think that's the only accessible dungeon we can do. It's completable. Feels great to do this legitimately. Alright. That's unfortunate. Let's see if I can make this jump. Well, I made that look so easy. That's hard. Very hard to do. And I jumped back with no problems. It is totally skill. Alright, let's go in here. Hopefully it's a boss that we can actually beat. I can beat this. Super easy with the magic rod. Alright. What do we get here? A seashell. Alright, 30 minutes in, we're gonna go over here. I know it's risky to try to do this, but chances are we can probably beat this dungeon. We'll see. I need that key. Vanilla! Vanilla Hedox. We've got a beak. Paper. Now, this dungeon's going very well. But who knows? It could be a troll boss up ahead. I'm hoping it's vanilla. Yeah, I can't beat this. That's gonna happen. Alright, so there's an item behind all of that mess. I don't have a sword or the hook shot, so we can't even touch that thing. That was slime eel. We need both of those items to oust it. Seashells everywhere. Well, there's a hook shot. We gotta find a sword now. Alright, nothing. So I'm gonna go to the rafting game, or actually, maybe we should do the color dungeon, now that it's on my mind. Let's do that first, and then we'll go to the rafting game. Ghosts everywhere. Nightmare key already. Another key. And what's behind here? Okay, we can beat this guy. Right, first item was a heart container. Looking for a second item. Can beat this guy. And that's the last item. Okay. We're done. Rafting time. I'm wondering where I should go after all this. Doesn't seem to be anything else I can go. Wait, do I have flippers? I don't think I have flippers yet. Alright. Yeah, I am running out of checks. Running out of things to do. I'm 100%ing this game again. Yep, all I have left is actually, yeah, I think all I have left is the seashell house. Seashell house and probably the frog song. Yeah, it's looking like I have to do the frog song. Check. It's crazy. Confirm, I still cannot swim. Oh. Barely made that. Wait, what? I'm confused about this. Oh, the rooster. Okay. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Right, the rooster allows you to get there logically. What was I thinking? Alright, we're back in logic. Well, we've always been in logic, but I know for sure 100% that we're in logic. Alright, so I guess from here we can go to level 5. Hopefully we can beat that. Whatever boss it is. Or we can go to the broom check, get a shovel, and do other things. Actually... well, we are required to get bombs somehow, some way. Since we're here... yeah, since we're here, let's go on ahead and see what level 5 has in store. Maybe there's a sword here. That'll be great. I need swords. At least one will do it. Alright, so with just one sword, I can beat at least 3 dungeons. And that's actually probably going to be our go mode, now that I think about it. I was gonna say if we don't have a sword, then we can't do anything else, but since we have a key, we can do more things. I dreadfully wish the bombs actually were a thing right there. Last check. And nothing. I don't have the nightmare key, do I? No, I don't. Alright, so we're done. Nothing else we can do in this dungeon. Disappointed. I forgot to say there's 3 people racing this right now, including myself. So I could potentially be last place at this rate. You never know. Alright, we already got that shield. Alright, let's turn in the broom. That's probably where our sword is. I'm hoping that's it. Give me a sword. Thank you. Best Christmas present ever. The blackjack. Counts as a sword. Alright, let's start rushing dungeons. But yeah, potentially we're in go mode. We have an idea what the bird key is. So yeah, I basically just have to rush the dungeons, and that should clear me. There's also the potential that the bow may actually lock the nightmare key in level 8. That's one thing to worry about. But yeah, for now, I'm just gonna rush it. I'm gonna skip a lot of stuff. Wait, what am I doing? Oh no, I need bombs. I can't do anything else. I can sneak around to get behind those checks that require bombs. Given I got 2 keys, I think this should work. Yeah, this should work out. I'm hoping there's a bomb check here. And if it is, then that only means that I cheated. Oh. Maybe I could just do one baby jump. Nope. Come on. Work. Okay, that works too. Just a little jump. Alright, so I am skipping the mini-boss. The only item I care about is most likely going to be the Nightmare Key. But it is like I said, I probably am going to need to get bombs somewhere. And hopefully it's along the pathway. Probably not safe to actually go mode the whole seed without bombs, so I changed my mind. I'm not gonna go mode just yet. I will go mode when I find bombs. Alright, just a few checks where the Nightmare Key could be. And it's not looking good. Not looking good at all. Alright, so after this, I'm gonna most likely go back to the entrance of this dungeon. Then I'm gonna do that one more check. Hopefully the Nightmare Key is in there. If it's not there, then the mini-boss has the Nightmare Key, which is atrocious. Or it's in vanilla. I'm still gonna save and quit though. Alright, let's beat this dungeon, skip everything else, because why not? I think I will actually... check one more thing in this dungeon after all this. And also, hopefully, we can beat this dungeon. I think we should be able to beat every dungeon's boss. Yes. T4GL, thank you so much for following me. Much appreciation, much love. Hope you're having an awesome day today. We gotta do this the slow way too. We can't cheese it this time. Hope you're having an awesome day. How's everything going? This is gonna be a very slow fight. Alright, so after all this, I'll probably go back to level 3. Take care of that. I'll probably also take care of Blaino. Stupid Blaino. See if we can get some more items. Okay, there are 2 items behind this. I'm skipping. I'm sorry guys, I am skipping. I'm trying to be first place for a change. Actually, how's the race going? Did anybody finish yet? No, people are still racing. Good. I want to actually be first place for a change. I don't want to be second or third. First. Right, so that's 1 instrument. We need 5 altogether. The lowest part of this is that we need 5. I am worried about the bombs not showing up anytime soon. That's the only thing that's gonna hold me up. Oh, we gotta do this again. Oh right, we couldn't beat this. We couldn't beat the mini boss. This is Blainos. Blaino. Get away from me, you deadly penguin. And that's the last of what we'll see from him today. No more Blainos. This sounds like a key, which is actually what we need anyway. Alright. Alright, let's go to the boss. Oh, another boss we can't beat is Facade. Facade, we are required to have bombs. Wait, I don't have enough keys? Really? That's messed up. That's mean. Alright, what do I do? What do I do? Let's go this way. It's only able to beat one dungeon so far. Level 2 we can beat. Oh nice, we got a scale. It's a good find. So yeah, level 2 we can beat. We needed the sword and hookshot in order to beat that boss. Level 3 is off limits until we find, apparently bombs. We need bombs, explosives. Where are they? I think I'm gonna do level 2 next, and then go up the mountain. I think that's what I should do. Seashell. So much for go moding this seed right now. Would have been sword go mode, but we actually probably need bombs too. Has there ever been a seed that actually required no bombs? I wonder that myself. I'm kind of wondering that now. The hinted shield was sunk underneath the castle. Alright, so logically I can get to level 8, but I can't break through level 8 because I need bombs to do that. Alright, I am feeling bombs is probably up the mountain at this rate. I'm gonna do level 2. Real quick. Go ahead and finish that up. Oh, and there's that one isolated check in the whatchamacallit. I'm skipping it. I don't know why I'm in a skipping mood today, but I'm skipping stuff. Just one item. There's a likelihood of bombs being in multiple checks. There are seeds that just have one bomb check and that's it. But I'm hoping that it's multiple checks. Alright, second instrument coming up. Oh, one more hit. One more hit to go. Yeah, sometimes that last hit doesn't register if it's like all the way in the wall. Alright, second instrument. So let's see, which bosses we beat? We beat Slime Eel and another one I forgot about. The Genie. Slime Eel and the Genie. They are no longer a thing. So we got Facade, we got the that slime monster from level 3. That could be potential. Yep, I am skipping the check in Mysterious Woods. It may hurt me. Where am I going? It may hurt me, but that's alright. Everything is alright. There's money over there. There's the bird key. Now, I'm wondering if I can even do anything in that dungeon. But I think we can get through it. Just that we can't do it fast enough. Oh, and because I don't have bombs, I can't bomb trigger this. So we have to go this corridor to reach Papal. To give him his vitals. Or vitals. Vitals. Alright. I'm gonna do all the checks I can up here, and then I'll go to Bird Cave. I mean, Eagle Tower. Let's go over here first. I can skip that. We're leaving the blue pants. Some medicine. It's sad that we don't have a bomb hint yet. I was hoping for some bombs somewhere. Alright, let's see if we can get around all this. So far, just junk over here. Oh. Let's go with me. This is such a slow way of doing this, but you can't really do much about that. Oh. Nightmare key? Yeah, if I wasn't looking for bombs, I would just go melt this. E. Fishing hook. Interesting item to find. Alright, I can beat this guy. Aw, one more hit. This is such a long trip. The longest level 7 I've played in a very long time. I gotta beat you again? No. Let me through. And stay dead. Stay dead. I think I have to fight that guy again too. Just realized I skipped something by mistake. Oh well. 3 times the charm. Oh. Missed it. I'm gonna do this one check real quick before I forget. It was just powder. Could have been bombs, but it's just powder. I'm gonna have to start over again. 4 times. 4 times we gotta beat this guy. Getting items that I just don't need anymore. Alright, what's the boss gonna be this time? Oh, please don't be Facade. Please don't do this to me. It is Facade. That's cruel. That is super duper cruel. I am utterly upset right now. I bet she wished she had bombs. And yes, I wish I did. Alright, I am actually running out of things to do. I mean, I'm gonna go over here, and if I can't find either bombs or the level, the song number 3, I can't do level 8. It's not possible to even go in there. I think this happened before, like, it was like either 5 or 6 instruments that we needed last month. Doing a live race, and it took ages to get them. Alright, arrow upgrade, and there's one more check before we have to bail out. I think I will go to that that check I skipped in the mysterious woods. If it is bombs, I'm gonna cry. Cry out of joy. Alright. Gotta hustle. Okay, good. Get that out of the way. Alright, next checks is the scale and the fishing hook. Next checks scale, fishing hook, and then there's another check. Let's check the scale first. Nope. No thanks, I don't need that. Don't need that crud. I think the last check after this is gonna be either the Mamu song, and then it's that one check. Hello, sword. That one check on the Richie's villa that we could do without a sword. I mean, without bombs. Alright, I'm gonna go listen to frogs sing. That's probably where we have to go. It's leading towards that too. Because logically, I could have done this first thing. So I'm feeling that something's over here. Please be something good over here. We were getting a lot of money too, so I'm really thinking there's something up over here. And then after this, we could break into Richie's villa for one check and one check only. And then that's about it. So I basically last location this. Did anybody win this race yet? Yeah, someone did. Figured. Boo! Wait, I need bombs still. Okay. I think I know where bombs are now. It's that But that skip in level 5 burned me. Yep, I got burned. 100% burn. That's the only check I have left that's in logic. But I'm gonna check over here first. At least check the hint right here. Base key has the angler tunnel key. It's too bad I don't have that key yet. Alright, this is gonna be a bow or something this random. It's the bow, of course. Alright. Let's walk all the way to level 5 again. If bumps are there, then I deserve to be in last place. It's the only place it could be. I mean, it could be bombs, it could be like another dungeon key. Most likely it's another dungeon key. Yeah, this sounds like a dungeon key. I got burned. Alright, I deserve to be final place. Last place. I will not accept second. I will be last. This is why I hate skipping things. This is what happens. Lesson learned. I've been learning a lot of lessons over the last week, and this is one of them. This is definitely one of them. I still don't think it's safe to go mode anything until I find bombs at least. Also, I don't think I want to go back to Eagle Tower. It's too far. It's just too far. Let's just use the arrows. Or I'll just use the magic rod. There it is. I can't go too far in this dungeon anyway without bombs. I am hoping we can find them... Actually, I think we're stuck over here without bombs. Okay, Nightmare Key. Alright, I believe in order to get to the boss gate, I would need at least one small key, thank you. I'm gonna check here for bombs. No bombs. Explosives are absent in this. I'll see if I can dig in this dungeon a little bit more, if possible. Maybe run into bombs, hopefully. Money. Still no bombs. I'm gonna do these last two shots, and then I'm just gonna YOLO into the boss. What do you know? We got bombs now. We're in go mode. The only thing is, this is not a very comfortable go mode, because we're gonna have to do a lot of things in order to get back to those dungeons that we couldn't clear. Wait, this is literally the last place the bombs could be, because I would have been stuck right here. I would have been stuck. It was almost like the seed was gonna probably tell us to go to level 4 to get bombs and then come back over here. Would have been atrocious. Oh, it took me a long time to learn these jumps. Seriously. I'm gonna actually wait a little bit over here. No, never mind. I'm just gonna go. So I was thinking maybe I could find another dungeon key. Maybe it's the tail key. And then do that dungeon. Yeah, the glitches in this game are so much fun. This has to be the slime monster from level 3. Or not. It's Facade. I mean, no, it's Hot Hit. We still have to go to 2 more dungeons and clear them. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to level 7. I'm really gonna go to level 7. We're gonna clear that. And then we're gonna go to level 4 and clear that. And that should be it. I think that's the fastest way to get through this. Because there's no way I'm going to go all the way over to level 8 from there. It's too far. It's way too far. Actually, I am close to level 4. Nah. Let's just stick with the plan. I will at least open the gate. Yeah, it could have been a lot faster if I didn't skip the level 6 key check. I was thinking it was just gonna be junk, but it wasn't. I skipped junk. Was not the play. Alright, if all goes well, I can potentially sub 145. That's how long it takes to get the bird tower, the eagle tower. Takes forever. Takes at least 3 minutes from the bottom to get over there. Maybe 2 minutes if I'm really lucky. Okay, 5th time I'm beating this guy. 5 times. At least this time it's gonna be faster since we have the level 2 sword. Easy. Let's beat a face with eyes. How dare I go all the way over here and I need bombs? That's messed up. Going to destroy this floor. Eats that floor. Ooh, nice. That's actually a good song to get in the end of the game. Alright, in my last place, let me check real quick. Oh, the race is still going on. I can still be 2nd place somehow. There's still hope. I wonder if other people did the same thing I did. Went through the entire thing, skip 1 or 2 checks, and it hurt. It hurt like heck. Dungeon's usually pretty quick, too. But for the sake of my sanity, I'm gonna not skip anything. Let's be thorough. Until we find the nightmare key, at least. Useless beak. More keys. Even more keys. Oh. I'm getting all the small keys and not the nightmare key. Paper. There you are. Where have you been all my life? Where have you been? Should go this way. Vanilla. Vanilla. Alright, I still don't think there's enough time to sub 140 this. Anyway. We got 5 instruments. Race is still going on. I can still be second place. There's still hope. Alright, almost there. We can play the song again. Yeah, the random bosses really tripped me up. And this one, for sure. Random bosses, skipping things, actually destroyed me. Skip the dialogue. Ecstatic. too bad it, like, destroys the music, though, when skipping the dialogue. No, you troll. Oh. Why are you messing with my feelings? Oh. One more hit. Oh wait, we're done. Oh boy. I've had enough of your trolling. Thank you. Still possible for second place. Yay. No way. No way. Are you kidding me? I was a millisecond away from being last place. No way. Literally a millisecond. That's insane. I cannot believe that. I hope everybody was like watching this on the spectator mode. That would have been insane to watch. Insane. That's amazing. Was pretty tight race. GG's everybody. Alright, so Luckworth Joe got first place. I narrowly got second place. You know the weird thing is we both got the same time. It says 141 and 39 seconds. So I think we tied. It's just that I pressed the dot done before he did. No way. This is insane. That's amazing. What a race. Oh man. I would have loved to watch this myself. Yeah, I did a lot of blunders in the beginning. Not in the beginning. The seed was really good. And then I ended up skipping the one check that mattered in level 5, which held the level 6 key. And I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna be last place for sure, 100%. And well, I snuck that on. I snuck that second place spot. Really exciting. Yeah, again, GG's everybody that played. I might be able to do this next Friday, but yeah, we'll see. Drew was 39.42. Oh, I'm 39.18. Crazy. That was milliseconds. That was definitely milliseconds. That was a very fun race. And dang that facade in level 7, that was messed up. Like, as soon as I got the sword, I'm like, okay, let's go mold the rest of the seed. And I was like, okay, I don't have bombs, that's gonna be a problem. And it turns out level 6 had bombs all along, and I never had access to that. Unbelievable. I should have been last place, I think. I should have been last. Wow. Tie break on Tomba now. I don't think a lot of people play Tomba. There needs to be more people playing Tomba. It's a very fun game. Very, very fun. In the tournament, this would be a draw, and you had to run another seed. Oh, that would have been heartbreaking. I'd be like, oh, not this again. We gotta go through all this all over again. The shenanigans of the boss's shuffle. Oh, we gotta talk about that Blainos. That Blaino actually wasn't really a problem. It wasn't in the way between getting the items. But Blaino showed up. I was so angry. I was still angry seeing him, but still. He wasn't in the way all he wasn't really in the way. I guess I could have done level 3. You know, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I could have done level 3 also. I could have skipped level 7. Ran into level 3, maybe save some time. And then I could have used the portal to get to level 4 and beat that. I don't know, I think that would have been faster, but then again... I did get to level 2... I did get Song 2. I think Song 2, was that behind level 7's boss? I think that's what happened. It was all blur. It's all blur right now. I can't remember things. I really want to watch both of us playing and racing. Because the thing is, I started 2 minutes. Excuse me, I started 2 seconds after the time of the race started. Like 2 or 3 seconds I started. And then I got done like a second after I went through the steps. That was insanely close. As a kid, it took me a month to find you can push the spikes on the beach with the shield. No way. That's the very first thing that you have to do to get the sword. Don't tell me it took you a whole month to find the sword. I don't believe you. Thanks so much for hosting this race, Luckburp Show. I really appreciate it. Have a good night. Hope you get some rest. So yeah, I might be racing this next Friday. Still recovering from my ankle injury. I went to the doctor this afternoon. Unfortunately, I was pulled out of work before I ever went in. They were like, you know what? I am not gonna put you in the shift. You are in so much pain. Go home. So I went home. Got home close to 30 minutes before this race started. I'm like, okay, I'm home. Let's go ahead and race. It was so much fun. This race was a lot of fun. I sure do miss doing this every Friday. But yeah, hopefully in the near future, I'll find a job that requires me to not work on Fridays. That is a cute kitty. Alright, we are winners. I'm actually going to take a little bit of break. Maybe like 10 minutes. And then jump into Tomba, the randomizer. I do have to set up the seed, so that's going to take a little bit. So hang on tight, folks. I'll be right back in a few minutes. Alright, we are back. I feel like I've been playing Tomba Randomizer quite a bit, and I actually have. We're gonna be playing some more Tomba Randomizer. Recently got an update for this. Now that's accessible, it's called DevLink. Meaning we can actually put this inside like a YAML file and then randomize it with other seeds, other games. If Tomba dies, everybody else will die. Basically, that's it. And then the same thing happens. If they die, then Tomba dies just randomly out of nowhere. Honestly, I'd like to see that one day, just for the labs. Also, there's a toggle that allows you to not get a game over, which is actually pretty sick. If that helps, like, in case you get, like, really bad luck. Because in this game, if you get a game over, that's it. You have to restart the entire journey. It's not the same as it is in Tomba 2. I am hoping that I get a sub 2 hour. I played this yesterday on my own time. I think I ended up getting like 219, 220. So I think it's definitely possible. Yeah, we're gonna get started. It's gonna be a lot of fun again. I really am getting used to this randomizer too, playing it every single day. Oops, I started too soon. Oh well. I'll just wait a second introduction, and that should cover it. There we go. One thing I noticed in the randomizer is you can die pretty easily now. I'm so used to not being able to have that problem happen, but I've been jumping off of cliffs quite a lot. That's been the leading cause of Tomba dying. Frog. So we got a charity wing, we got frog. We got a baby pig that's gonna turn into something. There we go. Okay. 100-year-old key early. Very early 100-year-old key. We can grab this too. In a moment. Gotta eat some pigs first. So this should be where the tornado would be. The only check left. I think. Okay, there we go. That's the second seed I've had so far when that actually was a thing. The Furious Tornado inside the chest. But the nice thing is also the ability to open any 100-year-old chests really early. That's pretty nice. So I think the logic in this game is finally filling in pretty nice. Things that break logic, I believe, are the bells. I don't think the bells play logic very well just yet. But I have the bells in the setting. There is another thing I should have mentioned to the developer before. When you eat that blue fruit, it does not come back. I gotta let him know about that. That happened to me, and I had to restart the race. Well, not the race, the randomizer. First chick. And then sometimes the items that you pick up, you pick them up, but they don't really show it on the description. It will sometimes say chick still. And I think that happens when you like do a screen transition and then you're still collecting items behind the screen transition. That's what I noticed it the most. Anyway, I got Rice and Shine Powder, I got 2 chicks. Just got Charity Wings again. So we need 2 more chicks to get out of the village and Forest of All Beginnings. More charity wings. Kill that bird before he becomes a problem. Okay, this is Baby Pig. Okay. And this item is another charity wing. And as you can see, I am constantly going through here, beating the crap out of these pigs for experience. You never know. Why is that bird still there? You never know when you need the experience in this game. There was many times I needed a whole bunch of AP as well. Like, it was required to have 100 AP before leaving this place. Nerve-wracking. Get out of here, bird. Alright, gold, metal, and a pipe. That does not fare very well. And charity wing. And... vitality. Okay. Okay, we only have... oh wait, I got 3 chicks. I thought I had 2. Okay, so this event could give me the 4th chick, I hope. It did give me a 4th chick. It doesn't display it just yet, which is kind of funny. It should show up right now, but I do see it on a tracker. Oh, it's just gonna kick me out. But I got the 4th chick from you! Ooh. Alright, level 3 experience for fire, that's good. Alright, he just kicked me out of his hut, and I gotta climb back up to let him know I already have the thing. Free evil pig bag. The one pig bag I always like finding. Hold on a moment. I actually want to get more experience to get the AP box event clear. So I'm gonna destroy some more pigs real quick. There we go. Alright, at least 50,000 experience point. Gives you access to the AP box event. The bird returned. A 10,000-year-old bell. Very interesting. I'm not gonna go over there just yet, though. We got a lot of checks to do in this dwarf village, dwarf forge coming up. I don't know what item I got from this, but we'll find out eventually. After this dialogue and cutscene.
It was once a beautiful, peaceful land, until 7 evil pigs came. They suddenly appeared and used their powers to change this land into an ugly world. For some reason, the evil pigs seemed to be collecting gold.
Gold.
Your grandpa's bracelet that was stolen by the Comm pigs was made out of gold too. The 7 evil pigs are hiding somewhere in this world. If you find them, I'm sure you'll be able to find your bracelet as well. Just remember, be very careful.
Got 2 items from that. Maybe 3. 1, 2. Sounds like 3. Okay. 2 charity wings and a vitality drop. We are so healthy. And note, I don't have Animal Dash. So we're gonna be slow for a while. I'm just thinking, going through lava caves without Animal Dash, Grapple, or the Wind Gem, it sounds evil as heck. I don't want to imagine that. And not a parasol either. I can imagine how many seeds I've done so far that didn't have a parasol before going through the lava caves. It means we gotta get good in this game. With the deep loss. Broken base. I am so slow. Oh. More food. Okay, 1,000-year-old bell. I think there's a known issue with that. Which makes sense. Usually you're not supposed to be able to go into the Haunted Mansion while you're in the process of fixing the pipe. Speaking of pipe, I think I got that in one of the item checks. So basically, going into the Haunted Mansion, on the very first seed I played with this randomizer, I had the issue that I was just going through the door and not coming out of it. Mighty Fish. Sacred Fish. Okay, we're done with grinding. We're done with grinding. So the Sacred Fish allows you to do the Animal Dash, and then also it maximizes all of your elemental experience points. It is a rule breaking. Okay, Bonk Flower. So yeah, that's the issue that I believe it's still a thing. Honestly, I don't want to check right now. I want a flawless run for a change. Alright, I don't know how many butterflies I've collected so far, but we should be getting close to 25. Lily Mushroom. Let me check real quick. Let's see. We are at 23 so far. Need 2 more. One more. I'm surprised we don't got that many elite butterflies from this. A lot of other nice weapons and items. Well, no weapons yet. A lot of nice items. Got a few bunk flowers, lots of food, the bell, that's a Euro bell. With the deep loss. And a few leaf butterflies. Oh, we got a healing herbs too. And that's about it. There's something I gotta look up though. The mighty fish. I know there's mighty fish food. But I'm curious about the mighty fish. What does that actually do in the randomizer setting? Because I always thought getting the mighty fish gives you all the experience, but it's actually the sacred fish that does that. By the time we get the sacred fish, you had already had maxed out your experience. And I never noticed that. For as long as I knew of this game, I've never noticed that. I don't think anybody would really notice it either. Okay. More hilly mushrooms. There's one thing I do want to start doing, practicing the no fruit challenges for Tomba too. I'm gonna go ahead and start practicing that. I will be playing the Steam version of the special edition while I do those attempts. Because I don't think there's too much difference between the original one and then that one. Not too many differences at all. I mean, the music's the same, the gameplay's the same, the graphics, although better, are the same to me. Another healing mushroom. I'm gonna try to save more too, just so in case anything happens, we can go back and change things. But yeah, for a run, I don't usually like saving at all. No, we die a lot, but we get plenty. Case in point, we get plenty of one-ups, just like that. Let me see something real quick. Okay. Alright, that's something messed up there. We're good. Because I did a screen transition, I was thinking that the item that I just obtained was going to get lost, but it's good right now. Everything seems to be normal. Another vitality drop. We got maximum health for now. We might get the bow, the golden bow. And I still don't have a weapon, do I? So we can't push the barrel. Another thing about the barrel, I know the developer did mention that the items, the barrel comes back when you break it. That's true. I like that. But there's one thing I noticed about the barrel itself. There's a small amount of items, small amount of weapons you can use to be able to break the spikes on the barrel. For what I've experienced, it's the blackjack, the wooden boomerang, and the stone boomerang that doesn't break the barrel. But every other weapon does. And then the grapple. I don't think the grapple does anything to it, period. Grapple's useless in that regard. Howdy, lunchbox. If I had the gold bowl, I would have at least 9 hit points by now. I hope they do randomize the gold bow. Now to sit around and look at this again. Is it over? It's over. I can actually do this one. I can turn in the herbs. It's gonna do right now. These are some more events. Lunchbox. Silver powder. Okay. And another charity wing. Charity wings. Alright, we're done for now in the Dwarf Forest. In Dwarf Village. Let's go to the charity square, get some things. Then make our way into the mushroom forest. I'll probably stop into the mansion too, to clear that event. Super metal and heal. And I just got more stuff. I got more stuff that didn't register, it looks like. Uh-oh. Okay. I did get the gold candy, and I got some more healing mushrooms and charity wings. At least the items are registering. That's, let me double check. Make sure I don't have a weapon. Okay, we're good. Alright, so the items are showing up. It's just that some of them don't really tell you. Strong wire and leaf butterfly. Yeah, and I think it's because of the screen transitions. Like sometimes it will tell you what you got, like across the screen transition, and then sometimes it doesn't. Get over here. There we go. Got the Coca-Cola. And flash pans, I think the sacred fish and psychic fish overrides that. I'm pretty sure it does. Charity wings. Alright, I'm gonna go through here. Actually, I have a speedrunning idea. That should actually work. So we're gonna go through here, as normal. Goodbye. So we're gonna go through here as normal. This would be nice to do if it was like a normal run. You're trying to 100% the game. I'm gonna do something different real quick. Because there is an item check up here that we can get. Very annoying item check, but it's here. Okay, it's just a charity wing. Crying flowers. We're getting all the vitalities. Every single one. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think it might be slow to do the mansion right now. Especially since I don't have anything to get from that. So we're gonna go back to the charity square. You know what, I changed my mind again. I am very indecisive today. Extremely indecisive. Is that the 13th one? It feels like. Look, I really am getting all of them. Noise, Blue Evil Pig Bag, and the Jewel of Fire. Always feels great to get the Jewel of Fire before going to Haunted Mansion. Did I get blue powder? I should have got blue powder. Okay, I did get it. Alright, another thing to tell him is that when you go to get the blue powder, it doesn't show up on the descriptions. Alright, let's take care of these events. Enable Dash, legitimate, and yellow. Okay. Yellow Evil Pig Bag and the cold medicine. Not bad finds. And seashell necklace. I can learn how to dive. Open. Okay, just a charity wing over here. And one more item to get. Cheese. Or hilly mushroom. Alright, let's go back to the, to Phoenix Mountain. Since I have one of the jewels, I can probably be able to... Yeah, I'll probably be able to get some more things from here. Charles Undies event. Lunchbox. Random stone boomerang, thank you. Come back over here. So heal is like a new thing in this randomizer. I've never witnessed it, but it supposedly heals you, and I think it possibly heals your status as well. Oh no, I'm falling. We're alright. We're gonna get that death counter to 0. I think the same issue is going on with this chest right here. I don't know if you fixed this yet or not, but yeah, I had the issue the last time, and it just was not registering. Have some more mushrooms, why don't you? Much obliged. Actually gonna do a little bit of detour real quick. After we come down here. I'm gonna go back to the mushroom forest and then get the laughing status. Hope we don't die from it. We're gonna use that to open the laughing door. Hopefully getting something good. Now I'm thinking I can probably do this too. It's probably a mistake. I'm gonna die from this, aren't I? No. Almost died. Try it again once it respawns. There we go. Nice. Worth. Worth. I might as well abuse the water gem while we have it. I also want to see if I can override the psychic fish power from the sacred fish. See if that works. I think it does work. Okay. I think it's working. Never mind. Never mind. I have psychic fish powers no matter what. Cause it's true, psychic fish power is good, but it doesn't give you the jump. You have like a small jump compared to the sacred fish. Worth it. Totally worth it. Glad I came here. Alright, so with that, I can actually open these chests over here. Get a butterfly for all troubles. Yeah, I was hoping I can actually override the psychic fish. I think I can only do that if I have the psychic fish physically in my inventory. The butterfly. Alright, I should be able to make this jump. Yeah. I got scared. Alright. I did that so that I don't have to keep on going back and forth into the Storm Mountain. There are a couple of things I skipped from here, given I got the 1,000-year-old key. But we're going to forget about that for now. Plot armor. Everything is fine. And I could have done all these really early in the game, given I got the 1,000-year-old bell. Another elite butterfly. Alright, so we're just gonna run through this normally. The chick is back. I guess this is not fixed just yet. So I got a lunchbox and I got a hilly mushroom for those checks. That's it, chick. See what we could find. Actually, I think we're done here for now. Let's just deliver the mouse back. And there's something I want to try, because I had this thing that happened when I had the water gem in here in the Haunted Mansion. I was able to swim in the area where there's water. And I'm not sure if it's because it's either I came across the events or I got the water gem. And I think it's involved coming across an event. Most likely that's the case. What up? I can do both of these events. We got Baby Pig really early too. Hilly mushroom for a hilly mushroom. Delayed response. There we go. Beef wire. Nice. And the knowledge fruits. We're one step closer to Baron. Oh, there's something I forgot to get in the village. Let me go back in there. This chest over here. Alright, just a 1-up right there. Kind of wondering if we're gonna ever find a parasol to make things a little bit more easier in this game. Specifically like the mushroom forest, lava caves. Occasionally Phoenix Mountain. Overall, I'm not getting that many items just yet. But the items have to be coming in. Hilly mushroom. Alright, I'm gonna try this. Going here first. I'm gonna try to go to that room with the water and see if I actually take damage. Or do I swim? If I swim, it must be involved in an event. You know what? I think it could be... Ooh, bomb flower. I think it could be the yellow pig. The slender pig. Like when you defeat him, the glitch happens. Assuming that you can swim and dive. But when I restart the game, I guess the properties of swimming is still valid. Let's try it. Wait, I'm still swimming. I haven't learned how to swim yet. Okay, so it must be the Jewel of Water that allows you to be able to do this room. That's the only explanation. Either that, or maybe it's collecting the bag. I wonder if the mermaid's in here. Actually, the mermaid could be in here, right? I'm swimming somehow. Oh. Bucket of water. Alright, so this is what I can do to make things a little bit faster. I can use the 10,000-year-old bell right now to activate the event for the mermaid to appear there. And then I can probably learn how to dive. And then Trick Village will be accessible too. Yeah, this breaks the game. This does break the game. I love the bells. At this point, I would rather do Trick Village than Lava Caves any day. Oh, we can even go in here. If we can even go in here, I have access to the jungle, and then we can come back here later. This is so broken. And as you can see, I don't know how to swim, which is why I'm just walking in the water. I can use this to go back. Efficiency. So much efficiency. Don't mind me, I'm just going through the floor, going through the room. As I do things. Alright, let's learn how to die. She should be here too. Yep, she's here. And I have the necklace. I did all this just because I have the necklace on me. Alright, leaf butterfly. We're gonna be diving without the ability to swim. I'm glad I did all that, so we got a parasol. We're not dying in this one. I'm sure about that. And we just need a grapple and then we'll really not die. This has been a pretty friendly seed in the world of Tomba. Gold flower and another charity wing. Almost missed that. Don't have a small key yet, so can't fully clear this. Another bonk flower. How many of those do I have? Where is that on the tracker? What up? Ordinary mushroom. That's nice. Well, that's a lot of items. Lunchbox, map bead number 9, another 1-up, and leaf butterfly. Alright, I think that's all I can do here so far. So let's go this way. We're gonna be using the parasol and in order to get most of the checks from here. The mushroom forest. Old pawn key. We don't need that. We could just use the bell. Charity wing. Yeah, the parasol make this less trivial for sure. The deeper guts. Map B number 3, and I think there's one more chest we can get down here. And more charity wings. Alright, so I'm gonna do some back and forth. I'm gonna use this to gain access to the crying door. I always forget which door it is. Let's try west. And then we'll come back to the mushroom, the mushroom forest, get the laughing one, and then beat the pig. It's west. And we get charity wings and a 1-up. I wouldn't be surprised right now if I actually have all the vitality drops in the game. They've just been coming left and right. Getting close to the 1 hour mark. We got 1 more hour to beat this. I believe we can win. Let's go to, I think it's north. So yeah, the known items you need that's required to beat this game are all of the pig bags. And then also, where am I going? And then also you need the big key. The big key is required to get one of the friends in order to open the last pit gate. Another 1 up. Yeah, universally, it's not possible for me to get a game over at this point. Uncooperative. Not enough time. You miss me. Oh no. No. Finally. Alright, so with that, lava cave is open. You can go through there safely. Never happened before. So yeah, even if I don't have the grapple, we should be able to manage this. Alright, and I'm thinking about doing another detour. So there's now a lot of items accessible in Trick Village. I think I'm gonna do that. We're gonna do Trick Village before we go into Lava Caves. Okay, gotta make use of these wings, these 22 wings. So I'm gonna go through here. I'm gonna go through the mansion again. And then most likely just walk all the way over to the old pond. Actually, no. We're just gonna do this. And then we'll just use the bell to go to the 10,000-year-old hut. And then go through Trick Village. And once we find the second fish, I'm going to try to get rid of this power-up and then override it with the sacred fish. We get items, hilly mushrooms. Okay. I don't know why they didn't show up. I got 2 healing mushrooms from that, I think. No, I got 1 healing mushroom. Alright, let's go this way. I desperately want to rush through and hopefully get the rest of the pig bags. And hopefully this will allow me to actually dive in the water, even though I don't know how to actually swim. I have not learned how to swim, but I learned how to dive. Oh, it works. Okay. Oh, there are chests that we can't get yet. But look at all the items we can collect. Yeah, I got 2 lunchboxes. I think because I don't know how to swim, that the items are not appearing as normal. Got a map beat number 8. I got wine. I got hurt. Wooden boomerang. That doesn't really do anything for me. Got some cheese. The second block of cheese in the game so far. I got a charity wing from that. What's this? Vanilla lunchbox. I think a large lunchbox is usually right there. Million-year-old key. Charity wings. I can open this. 2 healing mushrooms. That's big, having a million-year-old key right there. Convenient. Large lunchbox. That means the only chests we can't open are the red ones, the 10,000 euro ones. Yeah, I got a leaf butterfly from that. Healing mushroom. And charity wing. Okay. I think that's all I can get from here, so I'm going to actually use this chance to go over here and start doing things in the jungle. The reason I'm doing all this is so I can at least have some assurance of having a grapple. Maybe there's a chance it will run to me, or I will run to it. What do we get? Maybe it's just giving you the chick because I'm not supposed to be over here, period. But I got charity wings. Another charity wing. And that doesn't sound good. What happened to the game? Please open. I did not save at all. I didn't save at all, period. I wonder what may have caused this, actually. Yeah, I did not save any part of this at all. Oh boy. And we were doing so good too. Alright, I'm gonna report this. I'm curious why this happened. It must have been... It may have been because I learned how to dive before talking to this guy. I think that may have been the cause of this. Darn. It was such a good run, too. I got all the good stuff. That's unfortunate that this happened. Yeah, I'm pressing all the things I could, but... Yeah, because I didn't save, I regret that. Because I didn't save, this is gonna take me all the way back to the beginning of the game, and that's just not gonna fly. Yeah, that's it. We can't do this anymore. Alright, so I sent the report over to the Discord, for the archipelago Tomba. Darn. Yeah, I'm gonna reset this, but it's gonna take me all the way back to the beginning of the game. Alright. Another lesson learned. Make sure you save every time you go into a new place. Or else. Or else this happens. Alright, unfortunately I'm gonna call it for now. Hopefully this gets fixed and hopefully the patch happens soon. That'd be nice. But that, I'm gonna call it, folks. I'm sorry. It was a good run. I want to thank you all so much for stopping by. Thank you for watching the stream. This has been Tomba DT Presentations, and I'll see y'all next time.